Alrighty, hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Can I put my phone there so I can read the chat? But yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed on YouTube. I've been mostly doing Twitch lately. Let me get my hands kind of freshened up a bit. I think the last time I streamed was like, I don't know, like March, I think, in YouTube anyway. But yeah, so today I'm actually double streaming because basically right after this, yo, what's up, Rebecca? I'm here and I managed to make it. I know, because yeah, it's like pretty early for you, ain't it? Like it's early morning. But let's see, after, like right after this though, I'm gonna just like give like a 30-minute grace period and then just hop on Twitch. Cause this will be like a pretty short stream, like probably like an hour and 30 minutes. And even the next stream will actually be kind of short. I think like 2 hours max, because later in the night, I'm gonna play some games. I don't think my friend Tito's answered me back yet, but I don't know if he's gonna be available. Because technically, usually when he's available to play, normally it's like early morning mine time, so I might end up playing maybe Halloween games. I don't know if he's gonna stream it or not. If it's like till Tuesday morning, which will be his Halloween night, then I'll play with him, but I'm not gonna stream. But I'm still gonna stream, you know, some spooky games, like maybe like Phasmophobia, maybe play a little bit Devour. Oh jeez, it's like 12:39 past PM. Oh my goodness. So it's early morning for you. Well, we're gonna make some candy corn today. I'll show you like how tiny they are. I guess this is considered life size, right? Like I think like a piece of candy corn is like this big. I actually, the first one I made is like even smaller. But I gave that to Ben and Eve. Oh, I don't think you've ever in the chat at the same time as Ben and Eve, but she's on Twitch. She's a really sweet lady. And me and her are doing an art trade, and I kind of threw in some extra tiny stuff that I can't wait because I didn't tell her about, like, because we just agreed, oh yeah, I'll make you a couple mushrooms and a gnome, and I like threw it in like a bunch of like little things, like a tiny pumpkin, I think like some tiny fruit I had already made, so I kind of threw that into like the tiniest I could find, and I threw in the candy corn, so I can't show you, but it's like smaller than this one. It's like, I think like this big. This is more like, I think, like life size. Oh, really? They don't sell candy corn? I think it's kind of like a US thing, I think. It's really weird. It's like people have like a love-hate relationship with it. They either love it or they don't. I think for me, like, I like the taste of candy corn, but it does get overwhelming really, really quickly. It's just like really sweet. And, what do you call it? And some people just outright hate it. Some of them they early for me to attend. I know, yeah, what do you call it, oh yeah, the Twitch streams, right? Even though I do them quite a bit later, but then again, like, that's still, I keep getting surprised, like, when a lot of people from Europe come in, like, from either the UK or France, they're like, oh yeah, I woke up, it's like 7 AM. I'm like, oh dang, so it's like still pretty early. And that's like usually when it's more like the afternoon. It's quite early, it's like 9:41. I was even thinking about maybe even doing earlier, but then I thought, nah, that's too much. Yeah, candy corn is US sweets. It is, yeah. It's pretty old-fashioned, I think. I don't know when did it be invented, but I love the aesthetic of it though. It's like so cute and it's like so Halloween-y. It's like the perfect Halloween, but it can also be like kind of fall kind of colors, you know, just a little orange and red and did I say red? I meant yellow. I swear my brain will literally think one thing, like I'm thinking of the color yellow in my head, and out my mouth comes red. I seriously might need to see a doctor if this is something that's not supposed to be normal. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I start on 2 AM in England. Oh geez. Yeah, because I start like around 12 AM, I think. I mean 12 PM, I think. Lately. I kind of was jumping actually between. It'd be like around, I'd start like maybe 2 PM. I almost like, but Jung's like, oh, you should start a little bit earlier, you know? Because to be fair, but if I would start at 2 p.m., then I only have 3 hours to stream. Because I usually cut off like around 5 p.m. But what do you call it though? Oh, we started doing like 12 a.m. The funny thing is like the views would be kind of small, but then they, you know, gradually go up to like their normal, like the max, like they hit their max like around 2 p.m. and then it stays like that way until I get off stream usually. But then again, we do have a few people that what does benefit though for me to do early, so I think I'm gonna still keep doing them earlier. And then don't sleep until 1 in the morning. I can't make it. Oh, I know how you feel, because like I'm running on 1 hour of sleep. Maybe 2, I think like 2 hours of sleep. It was really funny. I don't know if my dad's in here yet, but we were chatting all night. It was funny. And the only reason why I kept up was because, you know, like usually they're very busy, so it's like chats are like replied in between a week or so. So I was like, oh, this is the time I can finally dip and chat with them. And it was all throughout the night. Like, you know, it was like kind of on and off, like what do you call it? There'd be some side, like he'd be sidetracked, like he got sidetracked by the neighborhood kid that came by. It's really funny. We call him the turkey baster kid because when he was real little, I think like a toddler, yeah, like toddler, he escaped from his home when his dad was watching him, and he was carrying around some kind of turkey baster thing that he brought from his mom and dad's house, and he was just like, basically like a wild kid has appeared, like that kind of like vibe. And ever since we called him turkey baster kid, he's like, oh sorry, like he literally, my dad legit said, sorry, it was turkey baster kid came over. I had to keep my eye on him. I think he's gonna be a teenager soon, because he was pretty old looking, like I think like 11 or 12 last I saw him, and that was in 2018. And to think that, dang, he's gonna be a teenager soon. And I'm not there to call him turkey baster kid into his face. I'm missing out. We told him the story actually. He thought it was pretty hilarious too. He's like, oh my god, I actually did that. Because, you know, he was like, I think like 3 or 4, maybe 4, I think. He wasn't too little, but not quite kindergarten age either. And when you have the time to start, add 8 hours in front of you as your 8 hours behind in front as your 8 hours behind English. That is true, yeah. Wait, I think we're ahead though, because yeah, it's technically Halloween for me right now. And for a lot of people, it's like in America, it is the day before Halloween. Like I think it's like Sunday evening, which is why actually Mondays are such a great day, I think, to kind of stream. I think I used to kind of avoid it though, because, you know, usually Louis would be on not necessarily around this time, or like he'd be ending kind of soon, but at the same time I didn't want to still do it. But now he doesn't seem to stream every week anymore. He kind of like does every other week. So I'm like, oh, I can kind of hop in on these times. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing for YouTube necessarily, because my goodness, it is such a pain to like set it up. Because like with Twitch, it's just so much easier. Like, just give the title, add your tags, and go. But like, I had to add like a description. I got to add like a thumbnail and all that. And I want it to be like a good thumbnail. So I like spent another extra like 30 minutes to an hour doing that. Let me see. Oh, it's Halloween for me, but it just became Monday like 45 minutes ago. Ah, yeah, because it's like 9:46 a.m. Halloween morning for me. So yeah, yeah, you guys are 8 hours behind. And it's so weird to think that too, because it's like, because when you travel like from Korea to the either to the UK or like, you know, to the West, like the US, you're kind of technically going back in time. And I remember one time when we came back from the first trip that I took with my Taekwondo school, I think our layover was somewhere in America. I can't remember where. I think it was like Dallas or something. I remember it was in Texas, and I remember it was like 10 something in the morning, and I was like, wait a minute, like looking at the date, I'm like, I was just at the Korean airport at the same time, right before our flight, you know, went out. Like, I think we got there like at 8, but you know, the flight didn't depart till like 10 something a.m. So I'm like, oh my god, I just spent 10 something a.m. and, you know, on the same day twice. It was so freaky feeling. Oh, okay, and the clock just went back. So normally it would be like 1 a.m. for you, I think, or almost 2 p.m. But now because that goes back. I guess because you get like an extra hour of sleep, I think. That's what the teachers always claimed. Though I do not remember any extra hour sleeping. I feel like I'm missing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I have 9. I don't know why I feel like I'm like missing a stitch. Oh, I think that's actually because I'm doing joined rounds because it looks better for color change. But I think I just made that first join kind of loose because I mistaken it for a stitch. I love this technique though. I mean, it's like the same old, any old technique when you do join rounds, right? Like you just, you know, slip stitch and pull up and chain 1. But the lady, she said, make your slip stitch as tight as possible and make your first chain as tight as possible. But I forgot I gotta switch colors though. She said because, and then make your like single crochet a little on the looser side and it kind of hides that seam. Like it looks, let me see this. Can you even see the seam really? I mean, I guess you can kind of see it from here. Let me show you this side. So seamless side. I think maybe to us it's visible, but to other people, like to non-crocheters, it's kind of almost invisible. But whenever I do like my join kind of normally, it's like very thick and very obvious. But doing it this way, like trying to make it as tight as possible, but then it's making that like single crochet kind of a little bit loose and more airy versus the tight slip, knit, stitch, and chain. Kind of like really helps hide that what do you call it? There is like that cool method though, I forgot what it was called, where you kind of take your hook out and join from the other side or something. I really like that method, but my goodness, it's really hard to do with the small crochet. Like it's very time consuming to where it's just not worth it. But for bigger crochet, it's definitely worth it though. Like if I was making something slightly bigger. Oh, so it might be 9 hours ahead now. Oh, so that kind of makes it worse. Yeah, an extra hour. An extra hour for insomnia. Cause yeah, I've been like dealing with insomnia pretty bad lately. I think I really blame my bladder though. Cause like I'm trying to be healthier and drink more water and it just keeps me up, man. Let me see. Oh goodness, my father is on the mend. Heck yeah! So he's finally, because now that ever since they, you know, I guess found that it was the vaccine that was causing all that crap. Which one did he? I forgot. Which one did he get again? Because I was just talking to my Aunt Rhonda. I probably need to answer her back later. And you know, like how you can kind of read the little message, like the whole paragraph. Like I read most of her message in my notifications tab. But it's just something like her, well, not her husband. Like I think it's her ex-husband, but yeah, basically her daughter's father, her ex-husband. He got one of the shots and he got the he didn't die though. He got like one of the blood clots and he had to be hospitalized. Like, that's so scary. Yeah, I think one of them's like pretty safe to take, I think, right? Like they don't give any side effects, and it's like the other one that's giving all these weird side effects. Oh shit, that's the one I got. Last time we talked about it, I told you he had his yikes, his 3rd stroke. I think it was the Jensen one that I think everyone was saying that was given the, well, I guess he was getting something different. But for the other people, they were all like getting the strokes and stuff, or like blood clots, and it's like, that's so scary. That's what's like that I got worried about, like when stuff has to get rushed. It's just like it doesn't get enough testing. Because, you know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I think the vaccines, you know, the ones we normally get now at our birth, like, you know, they had their probably clunky kind of era, you know, when they first came out. Now they're, like, much more refined and better. So now they've had user research to, like, get the right one. But dang, so I guess he's been, wait, last time we talked. Oh, that was kind of a while ago, I think, right? So that means he hasn't had a stroke since. So that's really good, yeah. That would be very scary. Where did I put my scissors? Oh, here they are. Let me see. I cut it like maybe that short because the yarn tails are really getting in the way. Go ahead and cut this one. Put on the short side. Let me see. Oh, really? They didn't give you any vaccines when you were a baby? they're usually like the normal ones, like so you don't get chicken pox and polio. I think that's like one of the big important ones, is that one. I remember because it was actually really sad because on my mom's side there was I can't remember who it was, but she had a family member who sadly got polio, and then a few years later, I can't remember if it was a few years later or like a decade later. I think it was like a few years later though, the polio vaccine came out, but it was, you know, too late for her, and she was unable to take care of her kids. So my I can't remember who it was, but someone in the family had you know, adopted them, and or not adopted, it's the other word I'm thinking of. Foster cared them? Yeah, like took them into foster care. And they were like, you know, pretty sweet kids, so they were basically like my mom's cousins. But yeah, it's like kind of sad though. What, really? Your mother wouldn't let you have them? Were they too early, I guess, maybe? Like too early in development? See, I forgot. Oh wait, yeah. I forgot I'm supposed to increase this round. I'm kind of like doing something where I try to avoid, what do you call it? Adding like when I switch colors, I'm trying to avoid it on an increase round, so that way it looks nicer. Because I don't know why, but every time I like add color on the increase round, it always looks horrible. So I'm gonna try. I actually kind of tweaked this, where I did like, what do you call it? I skipped an increase round or something, just so I can like add the new color. Like it was supposed to technically be an increase round, but I just did a round of single crochet, but then I compensated by doing it as the very next round. It's supposed to be like increase single crochet round, right? I think. Oh god, yeah, it's a 2000 January baby. I think she was more scared of me getting bad side effects. Oh really? That's weird. I would think by like, well, I don't know about the UK though. I feel like that might be different maybe, because maybe the UK didn't have like the same vaccines we were using in the US. So I got mine in 95. And I gotta look at, I mean, I didn't get any bad side effects. That should plus make you get them anyway if you go to college, usually. I think there were some special vaccines I was supposed to actually get. I forgot, they're called like my mom called it your going to college vaccines, but then I never went to college, so I actually don't think I ever got those vaccines. I don't know what they were for though. I don't think they were boosters. I think it was for something, but I can't remember what the illness was called, and I'm like thinking, crap. I probably need to go back. Well, actually, wait, I take that back. I think I did get them. Because I forgot, right before I went to Korea, like the very first time, I remember I got my vaccine kind of got updated. Like I had to go and get some shots, and I think those were that maybe, I'm thinking. I need to ask my mom. Because maybe it was also for traveling, I guess. Like it could have been like college/traveling, and I think I did get those. And I got like both the, what do you call it, Moderna shot, but I didn't get the booster. Not yet. But I'm kind of debating if I even need it or not. I have yet to catch COVID. It's so weird. Like, I have gone out. You would think we've even been in situations where like back in Wonju, like the gym we went to, turns out someone had corona there and they had to shut down for a while. Just when we were going there, and like we were thinking, oh shoot, surely we'd have gotten it, but nope. Then one of the kids at the Hog one got, you know, it, thinking, oh crap. And even when the little two snot-nosed kids, I think you remember I would like complain about them, right? Like Jamie and Jason. Well, I don't really complain about Jason. Jason was fine. It was really Jamie I would complain about, the little shithead kid. But like someone at their mother's salon got COVID. I mean, yeah, they got tested for negative, but I mean that doesn't mean you're not a carrier though, right? Like they could easily have been carrying it. And so I got lucky there, and like I didn't catch it. I go out quite a bit and I just never seem to get it. I don't know, maybe I got which is really weird because I don't think I have a very good immune system. I would always get sick every what do you call it, like every winter. But you can get in college without grades in England. As my friend got, and she was out of school for year 11. Oh yeah, because I think I remember you said you got COVID again. It's like, ooh. Actually, well, since it's the second time, Did you heal up quick, or are you still kind of sick right now? Or did it go away a lot faster? I heard a lot of people say it's like, when you get the second time, it's really more like an annoying flu, kinda. It's not as severe. It's still annoying, though. Let me see. Oosh, third time actually, yeah. Because I think that's what's happening. I think like COVID's like basically now just becoming the new flu. Because it keeps like, what do you call it? What's the word? Mutating and mutating. And it kind of becomes like weaker and weaker basically after a bit. It's actually kind of funny. I remember watching a video. And I remember they said that actually like this is why viruses kind of mutate a lot. And they usually they'll get weaker. It's because they actually don't want to kill their host, because I mean if the host dies then the virus dies, so they want to like be able to infect the host but like keep them alive so that the virus can keep living or something like that. I thought that was so interesting. I was like, oh, that actually makes more sense, because like why would a virus want to kill you, right? Like what's the point? Their whole point is to like use you as a host. Oh, okay, so you had COVID when it first came out in Christmas 2019. I still always wonder, because that's actually around like that time when I got really, really sick. It's just the only thing is I just didn't really have any of the COVID symptoms though. I just felt like I had a really bad flu. The only thing was different about this sickness was I did get body chills. I never had body chills before. And I did get the body chills when I got the vaccine. But I never got the whole can't smell, and I didn't have any kind of lung problem either. I was just like we're just really, really sick. I mean, it was phlegmy, but like I didn't have any kind of like respiratory problems or anything. But that was like the worst sickness I've had in a long time. That's the last time I've been really sick. I think with everybody wearing their masks now. I mean, in Korea though, people would be normally wearing a mask anyway outside around this time. Because, you know, they would just wear them when they were just normally sick. Like, that was just normal culture here. Or especially, like, in springtime. It was because of, actually, what was it called? No, Jangma is monsoon season. I forgot there's a name for it. Where the yellow dust comes in, so they would actually wear that to protect. Like, you actually kind of have to wear it when you go out, or else you're gonna get kind of sick. Because, like, that yellow dust, it's, like, picking up all the pollution, from, what do you call it? You know, China and Korea's factories, and like just makes the air quality not very well. And like I remember my favorite YouTubers, Ichir Kimchi, they said like if they didn't wear a mask when they went out, they would start to feel like they were catching the flu kinda. Like I remember Simon said like, oh yeah, it was like a nice spring day. I was like, let me go for a jog, and he said within 10 minutes he was like pulled over, coughing, and felt like absolute crap, so he had to go back home. Let me see, my lungs felt on fire the first time I got it. Oh wait, you got it with added symptoms. They affect the host. I'm pinching to that. I know, right? Yeah, because they want to stick with you for a long time. They don't want to accidentally kill you. So it's like, yeah, so sometimes viruses are like, I guess like super strong and overzealous, and they come out, they're like, oh dear, we've killed our home. It's kind of like if someone burnt down their home, I guess, like you somehow accidentally burnt down the home you're living in, and you're like, okay, we gotta be careful. We want to stay in this home. Like, I guess that's how I guess how the viruses are thinking of us humans, or any living organism by that matter. But yeah, hopefully it's just gonna keep mutating down and down till it just becomes nothing more than the common cold. I mean, I think it's already getting, I know it's still probably dangerous for elderly people though. But then again, isn't the flu also dangerous for elderly people? Like, I've heard, yeah, when people say, like, people die from the flu all the time, and I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, oh, really? I didn't even know it was that deadly. They make it seem like not such a big deal, actually. But I think the majority of those people would be elderly. So it is kind of scary, though, because, you know, that's, like, people's, you know, grandmas, that's their great aunts and stuff. I know it's easy for people like, oh, they're just old, but it's like, that's a lot of important people to somebody, though. At least I don't think my grandmother got COVID. She is staying in a nursing home. You know, her dementia just got so bad. But my Aunt Claire goes and visits a lot, and I don't think I've heard anything about her having COVID. So I think she got lucky there. Let's see. Oh, this was funny too. I don't know if my dad's lurking in here or not, but like just before stream, he's like, I think you meant to spell spooky, right? And I'm like, nah, spoopy is a real spoopy's a real word. Not a real word, it's like a newish word. It's supposed to be like for super, like kind of cute spooky. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, that's so spoopy. It's supposed to be like that. Kind of like almost like saying Snoopy. Let me see. I think this is the last round. Let me go ahead and start like pushing these other loops in here. I don't know, is it me? I feel like there's a big delay in the chat from the stream avatars, kinda. Cause like your message for the lungs on fire had just popped up a couple seconds ago. And I'm like, wait, wasn't that came like a minute ago or like maybe 30 seconds ago? So I have it on low latency, I think. I hope it didn't change back to normal. Because I know normal, they said if you have it on normal latency, it will like, yeah, you get better, higher video quality, but like it's like very delayed, so I guess the chat would be off. Oh, there is a bit of a delay. Oh. I have it, I'm pretty sure it's on low latency though, but I am streaming at 1040, no, 1440p, yeah, 1440p. Maybe I need to change it to 1040. I don't know, but how's the quality versus, I actually went back and looked at like how it looked on my phone. I always thought it looked better on my phone back when I streamed on like back on YouTube, but actually I kind of see like this seems like better quality. Oh, at least during the day. The camera's not that great when it's like nighttime though. Ooh, 30 seconds? That much? Oh dear lord, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to like figure how to work that out afterwards. I know, right? It's like you kind of don't find out these things until you go live. I wish there was a way YouTube would like let you make a private live. It won't let you do it. You gotta make it's gotta be public or some crap. But like I would like to do some testing, but without, you know, everyone getting a notification, you know. I wish they had some kind of way to test that out so you don't like get people all excited like, oh, she's like going live, okay, like especially if it was like, since I haven't streamed in a while, I didn't want to actually do that, because then there could be probably some people like, you know, like at the night, you know, during the nighttime, maybe like their perfect time, be like, oh yeah, she's live, let's go check her out. And I'm like, no, I'm just doing a test stream. Well, I have to figure out how to fix that, because, you know, I'm now streaming through the computer for YouTube. This is actually my first time doing it. I don't count like when I did restream, because I was technically all coming from everything I had set up on Twitch. Just it was like doing again on YouTube. But I found out like if you're an affiliate, you kind of can't really, you shouldn't be doing that. This goes against terms of service. And yes, I do know a lot of people were, like even some Twitch partners. Oh, it does look good. Oh, that's good. And yep, 30-second delay. To see about that, how to fix that. Cause yeah, it's really weird because I'm getting the chat pretty quickly, but the chat on the stream avatar is just like pops up kind of late. I was thinking that, yeah, I want to put like ignore this, test streaming. And then again, you always know there's gonna be that one person that wants to come and chat, probably just for fun. And then I would probably get sidetracked. I get sidetracked easily. I need like horse blinders on and stuff. Alright, here's our second one. Well, technically first one with the stream. Okay, it's like so bright. There we go. Did I ever... Oh, I guess I didn't bring... I have like another light over there, but I didn't bring it though. But it's like so amazing though how this webcam just really changed. I never really used to like it, even though it's like an expensive webcam. It's like 50 bucks. I know that's not like super expensive, but that's like, you know, a little price. Like you had to dish out a little bit. But like at nighttime, it doesn't look that good. Like it has like that. Oops, I just like bumped the mic. It's kind of grainy and stuff. And even with tons of light. Oh! I think I saw something for that. Yeah, we can like change the chat thingy. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because I need to do some testing. And it would be kind of easier though, but that's the thing that I think I would have to have chat on though. Because that's the whole point for me to check is like the delay. Like see if maybe like change to a different mode, like maybe do 1080p instead of 1440p. I think always like, yeah, the OBS will still be 1440p, but I guess it would like change it to 1080. We'll see about that. Because more like I would have like maybe my husband chat and we can like see, like he can tell me, like give me feedback what the delay is. Which means I gotta make him a mod on here. I don't think I ever made him a mod on here. He's a mod on my, on the Twitch though. Even though, you know, it's always like when I'm always streaming when he's at work, so he can't really be a mod though. But he will pop in occasionally. I think this one I made, oh, you know what? I did skip a round of yellow. Oh, it's actually a little bit smaller. I've actually skipped a round of yellow. I kind of like this one better though. I guess because usually the orange part is usually the biggest part, and I think I made the orange on that one kind of big. They're still both cute though. Yeah, I'll just go live with what Tal was saying. Just a tester live. I will not be chatting with people. True, yeah, I'd be like, sorry guys, no crochet stream, just doing a live test. Yeah, cause I just basically spent the last 2 days kind of setting everything up in OBS, because I'm, you know, usually I was using Streamlabs OBS, and people told me like, yeah, because you know, like Streamlabs kind of stole a lot of like stuff from people, and they're even like stealing, like, not stealing because it's like technically open source, but like they're kind of like profiting off of it. Kinda? I mean, I don't buy anything from Streamlabs though, so just kind of really, I don't see any issue with me really using it, unless I was like paying money, but I don't pay like for Prime or anything like that, so they get no money from me. If anything, I was leeching off their services. But yeah, actually though, there are some things I actually kind of like better about OBS, because now they finally had an update, and I kind of like some of these newer updates. It kind of made setting my scenes up and stuff a little bit easier. There's just one thing that I do kind of miss though about OBS Streamlabs is that when you make a group, kind of like, you know, like a folder, right? Like you can put all your like layers in a folder and close that up. You could have like groups within a group, and it doesn't seem to work on OBS. Like the groups have to be separated. Can't seem to put a folder within a folder, and that was like really helpful at keeping my stuff organized. Because you know, like I have like a stickers folder, right? But then I'd have like for my lanterns, right? These are all individual little gifts I had to put up, right? And I wanted to have that in a folder inside the sticker folder with all the other stickers. But nope, it's gotta be separate. So it's like, oh well. I think that's enough stuffing. So now I'm gonna try to sew it up. Ah, but I just really love how this quality looks in like the daylight. It's pretty nice. Just the only problem is that it pulses a lot. Because the autofocus, but I sadly can't turn that off, because there's usually most cameras will let you turn off the autofocus. What do you call it? This one, when I go into I tried both Streamlabs and also just regular OBS, it's like grayed out when you go to configure your camera. Yep, the option to turn off is not, because what I could do is I could have it like maybe at this level, like have it maybe like down here, maybe put it to like focus at that like mid-level, so that way it won't keep pulsing. Oh, that reminds me, if you still play Subnautica, Below Zero has updated. Oh shoot, I actually need to finish Subnautica. I haven't even finished it yet, because I haven't really done any game streamings in a long time. But I also didn't want to be like, oh, I'm not streaming that anymore, so I'm gonna just finish playing it. No, I do want to stream it when I get a chance. You know what, maybe we'll do that tonight, because it is considered a spooky game, but oh, I don't know if people want to watch that on Halloween though. It's not really Halloween spooky. But oh wait, I need to figure out what I need to do next, because I was a little bit stumped on where I need to go next. I just met the big shoot, I forgot what her name. Oh, the Emperor, the Emperor Leviathan, I think that's her name, right? I just met her, talked with her, and then I forgot where I need to go from here. I'm like, I don't know what my next step is, because I don't like have any more radio things, like nothing that popped up, so I'm like kind of stumped. I forgot what I'm supposed to do next. I need to Google what to do. Because, you know, I would play it in such like little bits and pieces. I would kind of forget where I left off and, you know, where I'm supposed to head to next. And I need to get Sub-Zero when I get a chance. But yeah, I gotta get comfortable back into doing gaming streaming again, because it's just so kind of like time consuming, because like you would have to like move the camera and mic over, and it's kind of hard to get the mic in a great spot by the computer. It's like easy here, but I can't really, because I have it on a stool like right over next to the desk, so it's easy to kind of have it kind of far away and out of sight. There's like, it's kind of clunky and kind of gets in the way of me trying to type and stuff, but have it close enough to where it still sounds good, because I have to have it within a certain distance. If I get it too far, the audio starts to sound very canned, very, you know, kind of yuck. And also I think because there's also all the sound over there, like the computer sounds, so that sometimes like influences, like makes the denoiser go a little bit into more overdrive, so it doesn't sound, the audio quality just doesn't sound as good when it's over here. And what do you call it? I imagine having to, like, you know, get up, you know, do makeup and hair and all that, and look cute for the stream, because I like to look at least presentable. And here at least I can just be a pair of floating hands. I don't gotta worry. I can be in my pajamas and stuff. But actually no, I'm not really in pajamas. I'm technically in athletic wear. But then again, by the US, that's like just considered loungewear now. Here's our next one. Yep, and we got there 2 little acorn. I just need to make a bunch of these though. Let's see, it's been a while since oh, I finished the game. Yeah, because it's pretty old now, I think, right? But I think the task is to get the oh, bubble serum and stuff. Okay, good. I need to Google that. See, I don't know what the bubble serum is, and now I'm like really lost because it's been months since I last played it. Hell, I need to still finish Horizon Zero Dawn. Just the thing is, I just don't really get that many good views. I don't know, maybe now I might get better views. Because like no one really goes, it's like hard to grow, I think, when you're trying to do gaming. But like when I did Crochet, it's like, I've just seen like insane growth from just going like mostly gaming to occasional crochet to like trying to do both. Like maybe like at least like the first half of the week I would do crochet and the other half I would do games, to just now just doing flat out all crochet. It's like insane how it's been growing like more and more since I just did just crochet. Let me get started on another one. Let me see if I can try to make the tiny one I made. And like now I have people who come in to kind of like, it doesn't even matter if I'm crocheting or not, actually. Like they just come in to chat, and it was really funny because I remember there was like, it took like, I didn't even get started on, I forgot what I was working on, but I didn't even get started on it until like an hour later, just from all the people who came in at the beginning, and we were just all chatting away. And then I was like, oh, I'm not even crocheting it to Mo. I was just holding my hook and yarn. It was so funny when I realized that. I just googled what to do after the Big Meat Fish Empire. I don't know her the name. Yeah, I think it's, I remember it was like Empress something. Emperor Leviathan? It was something. Yeah, I gotta Google what to do afterward, because I would go and like was kind of wandering around. The last time I streamed it, I'm like, wait, what do I do next? I forgot. Let me see. I'm gonna make the small one. So that means I think I would only do 1 round of the white. I think that's what I did for the really, really tiny one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I make sure it's 6. Because actually, like normally I would do like what, 3 in the magic circle to make pointy stuff. But I think for candy corn, it looks nice when it's got like a nice dull kind of like tip. You don't want it to be too pointy. Let's see. Uh-oh, what happened? dropped my loot, that's what. Okay, there we go. I need to pull that through. Get the yellow. I know, right? It's like maybe now. But the problem is it'd be kind of hard to play intense games. I realized, like, it's kind of hard to chat with people when you're playing an intense game. Like when I was playing Fortnite, it is kind of hard to like sit there and chat with people because you're kind of, I mean, sure, during the lull moments, like if you're not like, no, you're not fighting anyone at the moment or anything, usually you're fine with that. But then when I get in an intense fight, you know, the chat will be going by and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to be reading chat like that. But yeah, so it's kind of easy to like do more. I guess some Nightgot's not super mellow, but it's like decently mellow though. Compared to like, you know, like fighting games or something. Wait, I want to do an increase. There we go. Ah, this one's gonna not look as good though, because I'm technically doing an increase round. But I gotta get that increase round in to make it look nice and pointy. Actually, also, before I continue, I need to sew up that little yarn tail, or else there'd be like a big hole in the middle. Well, now that Halloween's over, wait, did I ever show you? I think you've seen the reel though, I think on Instagram, right, Rebecca? All my little spoopy crochets. But yeah, I feel like so bad for not like being more active on YouTube though. Because actually, I don't know if you remember this username, Rebecca, because I think they may have been in the same chat with you back then. It's Big Papa Evanston, and they found me on Twitch. They're like, oh my god, you're on Twitch now! Like, and it kind of made me think, oh shoot, I totally forgot about the people who are regularly watching me on YouTube. They're probably wondering where the heck I went. I just like went up and disappeared. I think I did like make a little thingy though, like a little community thing saying, hey, because of the move, I just wasn't as active. Yeah, and yeah, they found me on Twitch. It was so wild. And it was funny because actually I was just in Bethany's Twitch like stream the other day, because she streams on Saturdays a lot. She does like the tiny polymer clay stuff that my mom used to do. And so I was watching her, and then I saw Big Papa Epson come in, and I'm like, hello, we meet again. And it's so funny. So I think we were both just following her and didn't realize it. It's so weird. Like a small world on Twitch, kinda. I mean, you'd be like surprised like how many people you run into that we were from way other people, like way different communities, and you're like, wait, you guys know each other? Like, it was funny when I found out Nez9 knew both Mr. Kaboobly, Nixus, and Wagnus. I was like, because like I don't think Mr. Kaboobly and Wagnus know each other. Now Mr. Kaboobly and Nixus know each other, because that's how I found Nixus, was when Mr. Kaboobly raided over to her channel. So them I can understand like why he would know both of them, but like Wagnus was like completely totally off, and there was somebody else that and also Misty, because that's how I found Ness9, was because Misty raided him, and I know Misty because of Slummylog, because Slummylog was the very first person to ever raid me. And I was like, that's like so cool how everything's all connected like a spider web. Oh, my mind has been preoccupied with my health. Oh yeah, I mean, guess yeah, you've been like having COVID like 3 freaking times. Like I would, especially like catching it twice so quickly. Because you basically had just gotten over, and then you go and catch it again. Like that's like the worst. Well, hopefully your body's building up an immunity. Oh yeah, I watch, wait, him. Oh wait, which one? I mentioned like 2 or 3 different guys, I think. Mr. Kaboobly, Slummylog. Actually, yeah, 4 I think. Nez9. What was the other one? Oh, Mr. Kaboobly, yeah. I mentioned like 4 dudes, so I don't know which one you're talking about. Especially because of the delay. But yeah, they're all pretty wholesome dudes. And I love what, like, whenever I go to a Wagnus stream, like, I love seeing his dog Ada on the couch. She's just so precious. She looks so much like, Deuce. Which is my parents' pit bull. They took him in, when my granddad couldn't take care of himself no more. I think he's also living in assisted care or something. And so they had to take in Coco. And But actually, she reminds her like personality kind of reminds me of Coco, but she looks like Deuce though, like the same coloring. Oh, okay, Big Papa Evanston, yeah. Oh yeah, because I think he streams that. I didn't realize because they were talking about that, and I was like, wait a minute, do you stream Big Papa Evanston? I didn't know he streamed. So I definitely need to go and see when he streams. That might make sense because maybe he streams at like maybe when I'm asleep. Because actually I noticed a lot of crochet streamers. They're usually kind of around the same time Louie is a little bit earlier though. Sometimes like 9.5. She's so funny. She reminds me so much of my sister Kay. Like I swear they're the same personality. And just 9.5 is like an older version of my sister. But she streams like freaking at 3 in the morning my time, you know, which is like I think like the afternoon her time. Did I mess up? I think I did. Oh yeah, I put 2 increases like right next to each other. Yeah, I do need to start like giving some concentration to YouTube though, because like I'm nowhere near monetized. I'm getting close though. It's at like 1700 something hours. So it's like almost halfway. It still sucks though. Wait, where did my last thing go? I think I did something wrong. Let me double check. Do I have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, I'm mistaking that darn slip stitch as a stitch. I'm thinking, why do I have an extra stitch? Oh, I need to try to get into Louis streams. I keep missing him because like he goes live at like 5 in the morning, and then sometimes I'll actually wake up kind of late too. I'll wake up like 9 or 10. I guess it's not super late, but I mean it's like not considered like 9 to 5 basically, right? Like I don't need to wake up usually like super early. And he's like usually his streams are done by like at least 7 or 8ish my time. I think it usually goes for 3 hours, right? So it's like normally 8. But still like it sucks. I need to start waking up early so maybe I can like at least catch the last hour of it. I remember one time I actually did wake up early on purpose to go catch a stream. I woke up like right at like 7:40 or no, I woke up at like 7:40 something, and he had ended his stream at 7:30, so I missed it by like 15 minutes. I was like, what the hell? What the heck? Because usually he'd be like, sometimes he used to actually go live like before. His streams actually used to end around 10 my time. So I always had like some wiggle room, but I think it's because he's been doing shorter streams lately, because you know, it does take a toll on you the longer you do them. Well, my time is like sometime after 8 p.m. or before 11 p.m. and if he doesn't film on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday... Oh, he doesn't film on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday due to work. Oh, yeah, I kind of noticed. Because he used to be live like every Monday. Well, Monday my time, which was his Sunday afternoon. So he technically never went live on Monday. But because of the time thingy, like, he was going live like Monday my time, which is also like kind of like back when we worked at the Hog One, that was always the worst because like then, you know, we'd have to like wake up to go to work. I mean, I was basically just doing free labor crap. I wasn't getting paid for that. But I would go join the Hog One like every day. And so I had to miss out on those. But usually like during like winter break, I'd be able to catch it. Let's see, now I just gotta switch to orange. Did I do a chain? I think I did. Let me undo that chain. Let me also make sure of the time. I was gonna end this stream by 11, so I got like 30 minutes left. I mean, I'm basically gonna hop on like Twitch afterwards, but not like right away because I totally forgot to set up the title and all that, so I do gotta tweak that on the computer. Let me see. Every Thursday at 11 p.m. That's in England, so 11 plus 8 and some I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, and if Louis goes, that's when Louis goes live on Thursday. Oh, so he's been going live. Ooh, he's been going live so 11 p.m. his time. So that would be like during the morning. I didn't know that. I need to go see it. Maybe I'm not getting notifications anymore. To be fair though, like YouTube's been doing that whole turning off like the bell notification for some YouTubers, and I have to like keep turning it back on. Like I remember like when I was watching The Click, and I noticed the bell was turned off. I'm like, YouTube, you would better damn well be giving me these notifications, because I love watching him. He's funny. And here it's like freaking YouTube over here, like I think it's like not done in like maybe unintentionally, maybe they just do it randomly. And what I'm thinking is it's kind of like something happened on Twitch, kind of similarly. I actually didn't think Slummy was going live for a long time. I was thinking, shoot, I haven't seen him live in a while. Turns out he's been going live regularly. I just didn't get any of his notifications, and I noticed it was turned off. And then when I tried turning it on, the button would go back. Like it wouldn't let it keep being in the on state. I'm like, what the heck? And it turns out like I went to some of the random YouTubers I have for like doing the Pokemon community game, and I didn't realize they both had you know, like alerts on, like the bell. So I'm like, I'd turn that off, I don't need that. And as soon as I turned those off, both those people off, I went back to Slummy and it let me keep it on. So I think there's like a limit of how many people you're allowed to have the bell on for. And I think, oh hold on. I think my dad just messaged me. Oh yeah, see, I told you, Rebecca, I told you he was lurking. He said called you out on the show Spoopy, did you? Yeah, I did. Ah shoot, gotta set this up. Also, I finally got like a vertical phone holder. These are a must for reading chat. See, was interested. I'll get you for that. It's because I saw there was a third person watching, and that third person could have been, I was thinking, that's either my dad, maybe my mom, or John, because sometimes he will watch the stream silently, like, because he would be probably busy. Well, I don't know. I think he's actually probably sleeping now. Well, maybe not. I don't know. What time is it in Dallas? Probably the same time. I think Dallas is considered Central Time. So whatever time it is for my mom and dad. So when I started, it was like 7:30 for them, so... And it's been an hour, so I'm guessing it's like 8:30 over there. Oh no, it says I can't play it on my Linux PC using Firefox. Any idea? Wait, does your phone... Doesn't this phone have YouTube though? Duh. Then again, maybe, I don't know, maybe they don't really use their phones for that. Let me see real quick. That's weird. Because it's just YouTube. And I know usually YouTube works for him. Yeah, because usually he'd be listening to his, I guess he's listening to the music through YouTube. Unless maybe he downloaded it all. But I thought he used to be able to wear. Let me see, maybe... Try their phone. I'm gonna assume he's got the YouTube app. Try your phone. Oh wait, or the tablet. I think they still have Katie's tablet over there. Oh shoot, actually I just realized the app's probably not gonna work on Katie's tablet because it stopped working on mine. Like it stopped updating for it, so I gotta watch it through the Chrome browser. It's funny. It's like so ridiculous. Like that's the one thing I keep it for, is for watching YouTube, because you know it's like a bigger screen, so it's kind of nice for like watching like a little movie on or something versus your phone. Oh wait, right for So Louis. Oh, it's 11 p.m. my time. Oh, okay. I thought, because you know I've never seen him go live on Thursday, and I thought, oh, is he going live on Thursday at 11 p.m. this time? Okay, so it's like 8 a.m. your time, and I think Louis he's in California, he's in San Francisco, so Pacific time. So that was like 6 or 7 behind me. I know, right? Time zones, man. I do love this site called Time Zone Converter. That's really helped a lot. Like kind of, because you can kind of put the city and the date. Because you know, since Korea would be like a day ahead, I can kind of see exactly what the time would be for somebody. And that's how I know, like, at least when I stream in the morning time, it's technically the evening in the US of the day before. So it's kind of cool. So it's actually not Halloween for other people, but it's Halloween for me. Let me see, he says... I noticed more errors when you use developer's view on browser, like for many other videos and websites. Firefox is woke now, so we're probably blocking people. Maybe, might be. That's weird though. It could be maybe because the stream is in 1040p, so maybe that's why it's not working. I've never tried. I don't think I've ever used developers mode, and well, I don't have Firefox either. I've been sadly having to use Chrome because Chrome basically makes everything more streamlined for like the Twitch and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's my. My dad's asking who you are, Rebecca. It's my UK friend. That's my UK crochet friend. Actually, yeah, we met in Club Crochet stream. I think it's been like 2 years. I'm gonna need like 2 phones. Let me see. Or just message on Discord for when he goes live. Maybe they can work out for your time. Oh no, I just need to wake up earlier though, because I mean, like, it's not like a obscene time if I wake up like at 7 or something. I just need to start waking up a little bit earlier. To be fair, I'm actually gonna have to start waking up early though, because I'm gonna start taking, well, we haven't signed up for them yet, but we're supposed to sign up to take classes, Korean classes in November, like late November. So we're doing the winter course. They're only for 3 months though, thankfully, and I think it's like 3 times a week, I think, the class. Maybe nicer if it was only 2, but I think it's 3 times, and it's gonna be like a 2-hour class, and I think they start from 9 to 11, I think. You know, I have to be like probably up by 6 or 7, because that way I can still like squeeze and go into the gym, and then you know, you gotta walk and wait on a bus. I think it takes like 20 minutes to get there. Sometimes it can be fast, it just depends on traffic. I'm human, I think. I know, right? She was chatty. Yeah. Oh, and Rebecca says hi to your parents as well. So, Daddy, she says hi. If you're still able to hear me, well, tell her I said hello too. He says hello. I guess maybe he's not able, because I'm like, why is he not chat? Maybe it's like not, because he did say he's having some trouble, so I guess it's not letting him type in the thing. Hopefully he can still hear me though. Just in case, I'll text back, because I think that's why he's using Messenger. He may not be able to hear me. Oh shit, that reminds me, I gotta answer my Aunt Rhonda back probably after this. So it was kind of late when she sent the message, so I was like, oh, I need to wait till the morning to answer her back, girl, so I'm gonna get no sleep. Which reminds me, I probably will have to take a nap after the Twitch stream. So I mean, I'm gonna be back live anyway in the night. Let me dress as Timo. And I'm thinking to start with Phasmophobia. And Wait, what did he say? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's probably getting late for them. It's like almost, yeah, it's about to be 9 for them. Love you too. Told him to give mama a kiss from me. And of course I'm chatty. I'm even more chatty. It's like half in the morning and insomnia's finally going away. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I can help you if you're in, because sometimes it just does take talking to someone to actually make you feel sleepy, which is kind of weird when you think about it. Let me see. UK and Korean time don't go well together, but when sometimes insomnia works perfect. That is true, yeah. The funny thing is, actually, I get baffled by I get that the views go higher around 2 p.m. because it's like really late for people in the US, and we have a lot of US viewers, and I thought by doing, you know, earlier, I thought that'd be better. Like, oh, because then it's like, you know, still after dinner time, but like, you know, early, not obscenely late. But we got a lot of crocheters just seem to be night owls, and actually it's better for them when I'm doing really late. Though I still need to try to get on early-ish. That I was gonna do till like 11:30, but I was like, oh no, I need to start like no, I was gonna end the stream like 11:30, which would mean I probably wouldn't start till like 11:45 or 12. But I'm like, oh no, I need to go kind of like by 11:30 for just in case, maybe for Robert and Suzellen. Because yeah, I've noticed they haven't been able to really pop in the chat lately, because usually they would be normally off by like 2 or like 1 or 2. They know they have to be heading for bed. This is supposed to be increased round. Whoopsie. Wait, I think he messaged me one more time. Let me check. Oh, she's not sick, is she? He's like, nah, I'm not kissing her for you. There was a time when she did get kind of sick though, and he didn't want to get her cooties. Let me see. I think I like lost track of what my increase was supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be 3 in crochet in an increase. Oh, plus I haven't slept in 2 days for me, so it's like, it still feels like Friday. Oh my god. Well, I remember when I like I was like fully awake. Like I didn't go to sleep at all when I did my 1st year anniversary, because I spent all night fiddling with the mic. More I was trying to get to like work over at the computer side, like trying to practice like what the settings should be for over there and how I should position it, and that just took god awful forever. And then like I had like some kind of like weird thing going on where it was like making like a weird beeping sound when I would record, thinking crap, I broke the mic, you know, like stuff like that. And I didn't sleep, and it's like you just start feeling really weird, and like reality just seems like really warpy kind of when you're like, you know, flying by on like being sleep deprived. It's like so weird. But yeah, that was a time. I took like 3 croutons on that day. You're only supposed to really drink 2 per day. That's like your maximum amount. To be fair though, the 3rd one was drunk like way later into the night, but still though, probably shouldn't have. But that's what kept me going. If I didn't, I probably would have fell asleep. Because at the same time, my brain just so badly wanted to sleep, but I was like I was like running on empty. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think this is the size of the original one I did. See how much smaller it is. Oh, I gotta cut these yarn tails off. Let me see. I don't know if I have time to make one more though. Got like 20 minutes left though. So maybe I'll just like spend the time, I don't know, showing off all the cute crochet stuff, because I know a lot of the YouTube peeps sadly haven't been updated on what I've been up to. I probably should put it I should probably put a link to my Twitch in the Discord, not Discord, I mean descriptions. I think like, hey, I'm not been, you know, active on here very much, but I am active on Twitch. Been doing more of that Twitch hustle. The only reason why I was having, because I go like live 4 days a week though. I go Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't stream on the weekends anymore, and it used to be Sundays used to be my stream day. Remember, because it was technically like Saturday afternoon, not Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening for you guys. Let me see. I'm gonna go right to Dreamland. Fingers crossed I'll try and catch the next live. And also bye-bye to your parents as well. Alrighty. I'll see you. Because I'm gonna, you know, this stream's basically almost over. Anyway, because I'm gonna be hopping on the Twitch in a bit. It'll give me like 30 minutes though to like set everything up and go maybe make a quick breakfast because I haven't eaten anything yet. To be fair though, when I first wake up, I'm like, my stomach's not quite ready to eat anything, but around like 10 something, that's when I get hungry, and I'm like starting to get hungry now. I'll probably make me some toast or something to munch on while I'm like fixing the title for Twitch and all that. Well, we're basically doing the same thing though, just making the little I almost said cotton candy. Oh my god, candy corn. I do need to crochet some cotton candy. I don't think I've ever attempted to do that, and I don't know why, because I love cotton candy. And I'm better at doing like the cone shaped stuff now, so I definitely need to go for it. I need to try making some cute crochet cotton candy. Or maybe I'll do that for November stuff, because you know, like November has like a lot of fairs I think in it, right? Or is that, well, I guess that's really more September. But you know, like when you go to like maybe a fall festival or something, maybe somewhere some vendors like selling cotton candy, so that'd be kind of cute. I just went crazy on all the Halloween crochet. Let's see. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, probably what I'll do before I end is I will drop a link to the Twitch in the chat. That way, if anyone can grab it. Maybe I'll also add it to the description too. That way, anyone who maybe comes in kind of late here, they can like hop on over to Twitch. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. But I think this will be a good compromise actually. Is what do you call it? Maybe streaming right before I go live on Twitch, because actually it seems to work. I usually get better views on YouTube if I'm doing it pretty early in the morning. I used to go live at like 7 for a short time. I did that, like, oh my goodness, though. I don't know if I want to do that. That was like way too early. But I'm thinking, yeah, like maybe do like shorter, because I used to do some really long YouTube streams. Like the last one I did was like 8 hours, and I'm like, it's actually funny is that I seem to be able to do much longer on YouTube than I could Twitch. Like I start feeling tired after like 3 or 4 hours on Twitch, so it's like a struggle to sometimes even do 6 hours, though depending on the stream sometimes the time will fly by. That could be because I may be talking to more people. I never really had that many like a super active chatter when I did YouTube, so I don't know, maybe that preserved my energy more, and I do talk to people more on Twitch. I think that, not in a bad way, but like drains my, I don't know, like it just drains my energy a lot quicker. To be fair, like I guess if you're talking more, you're burning more calories or something. It's like you're kind of technically working out your body in a way. So I don't know, maybe it could be that. I mean, it does take energy to speak, so it could be that maybe. Not sure, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do super long YouTube streams though anymore. I think I'm going to make them kind of short, like maybe 2 to 3 hours max, and then like hop on, you know, Twitch. Though it won't be like every time I go live though. It'll be like maybe once or twice a month. I think I'm going to try to go live on YouTube. That way it doesn't have to be like an everyday thing. I think it's too much if I go live every single day, because I have to like make a thumbnail for everything, and like, no man, that's too intense. That's what I like about Twitch, is I can just go live. I don't gotta worry about a thumbnail, and then actually I kind of get a thumbnail out of it at the end when I can like kind of take a screenshot of my stuff and then like reload that as a new thumbnail for afterwards. Yep, there we go. Here's our really tiny, smaller one. Let me try to show these all together. Oosh. So you can see the one I made last night is quite big. And the one we made today is like, we have like a slightly smaller one. And then we have like the really, I think this is the same size I made for Ben and Eve. This like really tiny one. If they'll just like stay flat. That looks weird. I don't think I made this one pointy enough at the top, or maybe I overstuffed it. Let me see, it's like kind of like real candy corn. I need to get like a little bowl for these. Let's see. I think I might end it here actually. I mean, there's really not much time to do one more. I'm getting kind of hungry. Well, I mean, I'm going to be on live on Twitch in just a bit, though. So, let me go grab the link really quick. Did that send? Okay, I think that did send. Okay. So let me send it off here. Oh my god, I was about to say, let me go see who we can go raid. But I forgot that's not a thing on YouTube. This is when you've been on Twitch for too long. Just for like a last quick cap before I end it though, let me go through and show for any lurkers watching all the stuff that I've made throughout Halloween this year. So we made Molong as a little vampire. Get the camera to focus. There we go. I think some of you guys might recognize this. I made this last year. So that's nothing new. But I made these pumpkin. I think this pumpkin I technically made last year, but I don't know if you guys saw it. But yeah, made these pumpkins. We made a little spoopy capybara. Oops, I'm like knocking everything over. My little favorite scene too is like we made like this little graveyard, and then we made all like the little ghosts and stuff. Like I'll just pick up one because the other two kind of fall over a bit, so I'll just pick up like the little middle guy. Come on, camera. I got to cover it here. There we go. Yeah, because I have all this stuff on the desk, so it wants to concentrate on it. This was one of my favorites too, was we made these like little eyeballs. Come on, there we go. I really love how that one turned out. And then of course also Rosie the bear now has a cute little witch's hat. It's so cute. I love how you can take it out, so we gotta make her some new props. I'm thinking to make them some cute like little pilgrim hats for Thanksgiving. And here's like a little jack-o'-lantern we've made. Oh yeah, all these were made on Twitch. So I should probably put, if you really want to catch me streaming, you have to hop over on Twitch. It's honestly a lot more fun actually, because I mean you guys get emotes. They have follower emotes now, so you don't even have to sub. I think I got 4 out of 5 slots filled. I need to make a hype emote. I was thinking like what to fill the 5th slot, and I really want it to be a hype one, because usually most people don't really get to use hype because usually it's a sub emote. But I really want to make one for followers, so that way they don't have to worry about having to sub if they want to use some emotes. And of course we have like our little the spooky crochet hook emote on there. That's gonna be like, I'm probably gonna take that out actually after today, because you know, that way that then we'll have another slot open. I'll only put that one there, so then I'll have 2 slots open. I'm trying to think, maybe like a sip emote I think would be cute to like fill that spot. I think that'd be cute. There's our little candy corn we made today, and I'll see if any of you guys pop over on Twitch, and then I'll see you there. And have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Bye!